tree. Bitch, motherfucker. This is the first tree. Do I know what that means? No, I don't. How many trees are there? I don't know. It looks like there's many trees on here, but this, not any of these, but probably the one in the background on the mountain, that's probably the first tree. That's probably where we're going to be headed. Go ahead, click new game. New game? Okay, yeah, sure. Whatever that means, I don't know anything. Oh, there's a beautiful sun. That's the beautiful sun I always remembered. This looks just like home in Alaska. I don't know. Hey, there's a fox. That's a pretty fox. I am the fox. People always said I was a foxy son of a bitch.
Hi, my name is David Wehle, and I'm the creator of the first tree. I also voice a character named Joseph. So I just wanted to introduce you to this commentary mode, tell you that you can find interesting things about how I made this game by touching the speech bubbles you see in the world. So I hope you enjoy it.
Well, thank you, David. That was a little loud. I had to turn it down, but that's my fault, not yours.
Are you awake? I thought I heard you get up.
Who?
Yeah, I'm awake. Sorry,
what?
I just can't sleep.
Are you thinking about him?
About who?
Yeah.
Who am I thinking about? I have no
clue. You
clue.
should get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
Am I the fox
no,
talking?
It's okay. What else is on your mind?
I don't know. It seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams.
Am I commentating or is the game doing it for me?
I saw a fox on a snowy mountain.
Okay, so this is
confused and worried.
This is his dream.
Those eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head.
Those eyes are beautiful.
Running in the windy snow.
Oh, running in the windy snow. Just like that. Looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with...
Like this. That's how I look for shit.
What's been going on?
I don't know.
What the fuck
It was just a dream, Rachel.
Okay, let's just get back to the game.
A lot's happened the past couple days.
It's a giant beam in the air. I think I'm supposed to go to that somehow.
If you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me.
Oh.
I want to hear.
That was a sick jump.
Right.
I have never seen a fox double jump in my life. I don't even know how many foxes I've seen really jump except on National Geographic or Animal Planet. Oh, I don't think I can go up this way. Might have to go around. I'm gonna just try to go around. There we go. That one helped me. That one helped me get up here pretty well. I'm supposed to be way down there though, so let's just go down there. I probably should have stuck to the ground instead of trying to climb shit. Oh yeah, it's a freaking sexy jump. I don't know how I didn't die or take some fall damage. Looks like a camping site. There's a sleeping bag. Dreams and items.
I'll try not to spoil too much since a lot of this game ties into the very last act, which is the epilogue, I call it. But you'll notice there's lots of items around, and that's kind of what the first tree is about, is like exploring this land and trying to figure out why they're there, what they were used for, and it's kind of explained that this is a dream for Joseph. It's something different, and it's not supposed to be like your average dream. It's supposed to be something a little deeper. So pay attention to all the items that are around and try to figure out how they tie into the story.
I can do that. I could do that, David. That was your name, right, David? So it seems like there's camping, some sort of camping going on. I like the sound effects of just the crunching of the snow. It's very nice. It's majestic. It's peaceful and calming. I like it. Except that bush didn't make a noise when I ran through it, though, so could use a couple of touch-ups, you know, David. Come on, buddy. Clearly, I know a lot about making games myself. No, I don't. I don't know shit about making games. I wish I knew how to make a game. If I could make a game, why would I play anybody else's game? I'd just make the best game I could and steal other people's ideas. Because that is what gaming is truly about. No! Why I made this game. Are these really that important, or are these just to let me listen to David?
So it's usually at this point where people say something like, this is not the kind of game I was expecting.
No, the
and
foxes, there's a baby fox
West
dead.
When I showed it, we'd have little kids play it. But then I see a dead fox cub.
Yeah.
Or kit is technically the word, but cub sounds, I don't know, it sounds better. Like Wes Anderson uses it in Fantastic Mr. Fox, so I thought cub would be alright. But anyway, having this game I wanted it to be more serious.
It does kind of sound
based on dealing with the death of my father, which was the hardest thing that's ever happened to me and my family. But I don't want to talk about it here, and
okay, good choice.
I don't want to talk about it with anybody really to this day still. It's very personal. And that's why I made this game.
I understand that.
Because I wanted to get those feelings out and like communicate with people without like talking about it. And so that's what the first tree is. It's me dealing with my feelings.
The first tree is him dealing with his feelings.
And it actually, like, I'm really glad I made it, but it wasn't
He's really
easy
glad
to
he
make,
made it.
I guess is what I'm saying.
Okay, I understand fully now. Probably not like to the same full extent, but I understand more than what I did before already.
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected.
Oh, she looks so sad. Follow the path to something not so expected. Yeah, I doubt she expected to find one of her cubs, as you call it, dead in the middle of the forest.
She couldn't stay, though. She had to find her other 2 children. So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers.
Okay, I like answers, because so far I have lots of questions. But at least I know why the game was made. And now you guys do as well. I think we're going to try to stay away from the text chats.
Fox
the little
looked high and low, searching for any sign
high
of the cubs.
and low.
Points of light
See
showed
nothing.
the way to this ancient tree.
I do see those points of light.
It
I
was
see
as
many
if each
many
one had
points
a
of
story
light.
to tell, all their own.
I have to collect
Land
all of
was
these.
trying to tell my story too.
I don't know if it's that important, but
I felt like I was right behind her the whole time.
it's still a really high jump for a fox. I respect it though. Everybody loves a double jump in the game. Oh, I found my cubs. No, that's not them. That's some bunny rabbits. Can I eat you? Let me eat you. They are way too fast. Bunnies. See, do I really need to listen to all of these though?
The bunnies were added because my wife, Elise, who also voices Rachel in the game, who's also helped a ton to make the game,
Okay.
as we were playing, she just said it, the world felt kind of empty and not alive enough. So I knew we needed
I was starting to
some
feel
kind
that.
of life. And so the bunnies was like the first idea that came to mind. And like most of the game, I used like publicly available assets to speed up production because I was working full-time along with making this game, and we just had our first baby, a little girl named Evelyn. So I was messing with this asset called Herd Sim, and at one point, like the generation
Look at that little feet
script
print.
that creates variations of the sizes of the bunny. One time I got out of control and it made like this monster bunny that towered over everybody.
That's
and I shared
hilarious.
that GIF on Imager and Reddit, and that was a huge hit. It helped definitely gain an audience for this game. But it's hard because this game is like
I can
so
see that.
serious. It's about life and death, not giant bunnies. But I knew I needed something, like a shout out to that, because it was pretty fun. So if you're able to catch all the bunnies on this map, I think there's around 13, then you'll get a special surprise. So,
What do you mean catch all
good
the
luck.
bunnies? I'm supposed to be able to catch them? I said mystery boxes. I don't see any boxes. I want to listen to it so I know, but I don't know if it's really that important.
I feel like one of the best ways to make an exploration game feel worth it, or to reward the player, is to have as many secrets as possible. Like some
Yeah.
of my favorite games, like Dear Esther.
Lots
and
of
Gone
secrets always
Home
make games
and
better.
Firewatch. I love those story-driven games, and they're kind of like these mystery boxes where if you put in a lot of effort, if you look closely, the world reveals itself to you better. So there are like secrets in the first tree. See if you can find one of these hidden items by digging around in these unmarked spots around this area.
In what area? Up there? Was he talking about up there or down here? Where that little light is. I'm gonna try to go back up and see if there's anything I can dig up there, but if not, then it will just cut straight to going back down the hill. Okay, so it appears there is nothing up here. Back down the hill we go. Oh, it was this spot. Makes sense.
Kid, did you ever do show and tell in your class?
Yeah, I think I only did it once, when I was in the 4th grade.
It's a little toy boat.
You know how my life was around then.
I still gotta find the bunnies though. They said if I catch them, I don't know if I'm just supposed to like catch them with my eyes. Probably not. I should probably actually catch them.
I wanted to be a bird and fly, embarrassingly enough.
Don't be embarrassed. Every kid wants to fly. For me, it was another toy from my dad, a wooden boat. I remember guarding it so carefully in my hands as I walked into class.
Makes sense.
When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash can I found it in, or why an ugly log was my favorite toy.
More toys?
When I got up, I didn't even want to tell them my dad.
I can kick the ball around. Please tell me the ball goes down the hill.
My friends had given me.
Does it go faster than that?
Some of them are. I shouldn't have let them get to me, but it did.
Okay.
It's amazing we bounced back.
I'll meet you back down there, Ball. I gotta go explore some more stuff. I wanna go see if these bunnies return to the same area. Maybe they respawn up here, and I can catch them again, or maybe I'll just have to find them somewhere around the map, because it says that there's 13 of them. If I just lost 3 of them right there, that's gonna suck. It's kind of a lot. Oh, is that them? Yes. How do I catch them? No, I don't want to read about the bunnies. I want to catch the bunnies. He's so fast. Look at his little legs. I don't think I'm gonna catch up to him. Not even if I fly. That did juke him out though. He almost went the other way. They're too fast. You can't catch them. He's just gonna keep outrunning me, so I'm just gonna leave him behind. It's fine. We'll go get some other bunnies, hopefully. I don't know if you have to pounce on them or if you have to actually catch up to them and interact with them. Oh, here's another thing. Looks like one of them spinny things that you go around on the playground. I don't know what those are called, but it's right there. You guys can see it for your own eyes. Looks like there's another area over here that's part of the main story. Alright, what's the fox gonna dig up now? Everybody start placing your bets. I think it's gonna be a hot dog.
Did for a living?
Oh no, it's another toy.
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then
It's a little wooden
was his
wooden
paintbrush.
train.
Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was
thought
going
that
to
boat
be
was his first
a
one.
lumberjack, like my father.
I'm not very good at listening. He wants to be a lumberjack though. I know his goals and dreams, but he didn't become a lumberjack, or maybe he did. And he also makes video games, which is a bonus. Collect some more of them little northern stars. North Star engines. Those are trash. I don't think at any point there's supposed to be any sense of danger in the game. I wouldn't think so, since this game is so super calm and everything so far, but he also did mention that this game isn't what a lot of people thought it was, because of the first thing that they had seen was a dead baby fox. And there's a giant tank over here. I don't know what significance that has. Maybe he'll tell us about it if I go over here to this little chat bubble that says Alaska.
A lot of people have gotten confused why Joseph's father is called a sourdough, and it's not stated outright.
Who's Joseph's father? I have no clue who Joseph is.
And his dad, they grew up in Alaska. And
Okay.
I don't have a real connection to Alaska except through friends who lived there, and it was also the place that me and my dad were gonna go right before he passed away. But I love the idea of Alaska being like this beautiful solitary place. But anyway, what that has to do with sourdough is it's an Alaskan slang term about like someone who lives in the backwoods, like a redneck in Alaska. So I thought that was just to put some
something over here that we
authenticity
almost
into
went
the
by.
game. I added that word.
He added the word sourdough to the game. I don't know the whole story so far. I feel like I've missed a lot of stuff. I hope not. There's a fox on a drawing board and a little cart for stuff. I don't know how much stuff is in the main story. If I've been missing anything, hopefully not, because I feel like we are progressing pretty fast. But I don't want to go buy anything either. I want to make sure I get all the secrets and see all the stuff that there is to offer on this map. Please tell me that this goes down the hill and gets bigger. Oh no, it's just another ball. Shucks, man, that stinks. What's this? Oh, it's like a slide. Like a playground. I don't think we know the significance of a playground yet. He didn't I seen the one that was at the top of the hill whenever we had started after the bunnies. We're gonna come over here to this one next, see what this one says. I hope I've been getting his name right this whole time. I wasn't really paying attention in the first one that I had listened to.
I feel like one of the main reasons people play small indie games is because they are so personal and intimate. So I tried to put myself into this game as much as possible.
Some of them, yeah.
So almost all the vignettes or little stories you hear in this game, they come from my childhood, where I grew up in the middle of nowhere in Central Virginia in the United States. So yeah, that's probably why I love games like this so much, where you explore this open, wide environment and just find interesting things, because that's exactly what I did as a kid.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. Like I said, I don't really have much of the story yet so far. This looks like something else that might be important. It looks like a cardboard box. I don't know what significance that has, but maybe it'll all come together in the end. Keep finding lots of random stuff. I'm sure, to him it's not random. To me, not understanding the story or even understanding if I've been hearing the entire story seems a little random. What does this one say? Crayons. Okay. Well, I'm assuming that what I'm going to find in this hole is crayons. Or a drawing. There we go.
Talk to anybody anyway.
It's a nice little house and a person. You guys see that?
I started drawing a lot.
I can't even draw that
good. I saw
good.
in the woods by my home. I then imagined designing my own hideouts with things like TVs and pantries full of chips and cookies. I think that idea of leaving home and drawing blueprints started my career. I found a lot of solace in that.
I'm not surprised, but I did the same thing, There's
It's okay,
something
Daniel.
special about having a place to call your own.
I still don't have a career.
And now look at us. Well, if you count renting in an overpriced city.
It's as close as we can get for now.
It's better than me, buddy. I think I seen another rabbit. Yeah, I think there's 2 rabbits over there. There's a broken swing set as well. I still can't catch them. I don't understand. Am I supposed to actually be catching the rabbits or not? I feel like maybe he said catch as in like spot, so like if you can catch all of them, like spot like maybe 13 or something, but I don't really know what seeing them would actually bring to the story itself. I know it's sort of more like a side quest, but I figured might as well try to catch them, see if the fox can eat them, and then it'd be good from there. Cause then I'd have a full fox, and he's not gonna complain about anything. There's another little star that we gotta catch. I should be able to reach that one, right? If I just jump off this rock. Perfect. Some sort of vehicle. Looks like a military vehicle. I thought that was going to be like a little story thing, but nope. Just another star. Hopefully we've seen everything in this area so far. I'm not sure if there's more areas. I would assume so, because this little star over here is leading me in this direction. Seems like it's a very huge map, so congrats to him. He did really good on this game. I'm liking it so far. Oh? Are we gonna hear more story? It's summertime now. What? There's so much grass. I thought it was just gonna be all snow the entire time. I guess I was wrong. That's fine. Everybody's wrong once in a while. You gotta kind of deal with it. You gotta suck it up and just say, hey, suck a dick, wrong me. No, I probably don't say that, you don't have to say that. I wouldn't recommend saying it. Fox farts? What the fuck? Hang on, I wasn't gonna stop at this one, but it's like an intriguing
title.
title.
I showed at PAX West, which was a crazy dream come true, that this hobby project was being shown next to all these amazing indie games. So I decided to show this level because it's smaller, there's like some jumping puzzles, and I thought it was a good entry into the game. But the one thing I can't seem to forget is right before we opened to the public, there was an indie dev superstar. Like, you've definitely heard of his games, and I was like terrified. He wanted to try it out. So I said, of course, like, please give me your feedback.
What was his name?
And he was super nice, super talented, of course.
Said you've probably heard of his name.
An embarrassing bug happened, which I'd never seen before in my life, where when he dug the item up, he jumped right after, and it created the dust cloud to permanently be on the rest of the level. It wouldn't turn off. So it looked like this fart cloud following the fox as it just kept running with this beautiful music and serious voiceover. And it was horrible. I think about that every time I look at this level. But, you know, I was able to fix it, so I'm glad someone could at least find that bug.
Oh, that's cool. I still think it's funny. Every game's gonna have
Teenage years
bugs.
were full of sketching, angst, and trouble. I wasn't popular or unpopular. Maybe just forgettable. I guess that gave me a sense of freedom.
Or
So
the
I hung out
text
with
chats
crazy
ruining the
kids,
story?
doing crazy things,
The chat
even though I
bubbles.
mostly just watched the chaos ensue. We did it all. Put fireworks in mailboxes, hide roadkill in people's garages, break windows of the barber shop in Anchorage.
Okay.
My dad was furious, but he was so busy working he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means
Oh, get up
there's
there.
no one to stop
Oh,
you making hard
jump!
decisions.
What are you doing?
He had
Oh
to make
yeah,
a living.
baby.
He couldn't be in two
We got
places at
that.
once.
We got that shit.
Yeah, I realize that now. But at the time, I was sure he was more interested in growing his business than what was going on with me.
I mean, parents are busy. That's what they do. That's the stuff they focus on. But I get it. I understand. I want to go towards the waterfall, but I feel like that's a little bit too much towards progression. I feel like we haven't gotten all this stuff over in this area. Did we ever get the one that was by the main area? What did I dig up? I don't think I dug anything up, did I? Oh, it was the coloring books, the sketchbooks. I want to come over here to this purple one, because I haven't seen one of these yet. Looks like it's got some butterflies. Oh, they throw my ass in the air. What? Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty cool. I like that one. I'm gonna just keep saying that about this entire game, because I like everything about this game. You can't do shit about it. Here's a cop car. Oh, well, he said that they did get in trouble. They were like kids and stuff. They did all the juvenile delinquent things, but I don't know if they ever got in trouble with the cops. Like I said, I have like an issue with focusing lots of times. So if I miss a part of the story, you guys are just gonna have to help me understand it, because I'm not really gonna remember.
He was working another late night, and my friends were over, saying how bored
Also,
they
his
were
dad was a
and how
cop.
they'd come all the way out to my house for nothing.
Okay.
One of them mentioned how that old, ugly beyond belief truck was still in the garage, and how we should take it for a spin. I was only 15, so I kind of fought it for a while. The next thing I knew, we were careening around the mountain path, rocks spitting onto the sides of the cliff, while my dad's
video
cringe-worthy
camera.
bluegrass blared out the speakers. I drove while my friends were in the back of that yellow and purple truck, throwing beer bottles and trash at anything remotely interesting. Felt like I was soaring in the air with borrowed wings.
And if, depending on
All
where
good
you're
things
at.
have endings. Cop outside of Eagle River pulled us over after
Oh.
he saw us in a bottle rocket into someone's yard.
That was the cop car that was over
What
there.
followed was a long night of talking to disappointed adults and feeling smaller than ever.
Smaller? Did you shrink? I didn't get the little stars that were by that one rock, did I? I did not. I understand now. I'm going back for it. I like how these little butterflies just return right back to where they were. Come and get these. I'm pretty sure I don't need the butterflies anymore. I think it was just for that one. Oh, I didn't mean to get rid of you. Hang on. Come back. Give me the butterflies. Keep spinning in a circle. There you go. I'm just going to use it to help me get up on this one rock, because whenever you immediately jump, it just uses up the butterfly power, so. There we go. I still made it up there earlier, though, without the butterflies. So I could have missed a lot of stuff if I would have never went back. That's why you always look around and explore all the areas and maps. That's a true gamer instinct. I fucked that jump up pretty bad, so it's okay. We'll try it again. I almost messed it up there. Moosed it up. It looks like there's some more purple stuff over there in the background by the waterfall, so I'm sure the butterflies are going to help me out again. I just don't know what the proper way to go down this hill is. It looks like once you go down, you can't come back up, so I assume that since this is the middle, I would just jump down here, and then it'll probably go off to the right later on. Oh, don't fall too fast. Got that PTSD from fall damage in like every other game. Just some little building blocks. Wait, what's it say? Barbershop. I think he talked about the barbershop already, right? I don't know if he'll go into more detail about it. He did mention it. I remember him saying something about a barbershop. Whenever you fall and try to use the butterflies at the same time, it doesn't really work. I feel like I didn't need it to get up there. Oh, there's the purple and yellow truck he was talking about. I feel like that would have made more sense if the dialogue was here. But, you know, and he did mention the barbershop already, that's why that was significant to the story as well.
After he drove me home from the police station, I blew up at him, saying how I never wanted to be like him, how I was gonna be someone and leave that hick icebox for good. He just looked forward at the road with tired eyes. I took out that bluegrass tape from the cassette deck and chucked it out the window. In my sage teenage wisdom, I thought I proved the ultimate point.
The cassette tape
my dad
that was
had a
over there.
different idea.
This truck is huge.
He slammed the brakes, slowly bowed his head while gripping the steering wheel, and finally looked at me. All he said,
"You're in trouble,"
like it was a polite request, was, "Make this right." I sat there in silence, fuming, but I eventually got out and combed every square inch of the woods, muttering profanity after profanity. I found it 30 minutes later, near a small waterfall off the road. I went back to the truck, put the wet tape back in, and sure enough it worked. We didn't speak another word to each other the rest of the night.
Wow, I knew you were a crazy
Talk to him the rest of
teenager.
the night.
It's hard to believe, isn't it? It surprises me too. It's like I
We've
didn't
all been
really
there.
know who that kid was back then.
We're teenagers,
But
you
my
know, that's
dad
what
thought
happens.
the same thing over and over.
Fuck teenagers.
It's almost like he was saying, make this right to himself, more than to me.
That's what our parents think. Oh, I don't know if I was supposed to shoot me upwards. It's okay though, I didn't die. It didn't look like there was anything much higher that I was supposed to get. I know I'm like turning my head to try to look up whenever I just need to look at my screen, but whenever I do that, you know, it just like adds to the effect. You guys won't understand, you're not true gamers, it's okay. You'll learn one day. Yeah, no, there was really no reason to go up there. Other than the little stars that were up there. Swimming. I didn't really swim. I kind of just stood on the water. Is this a thing to dig? What is this? Another board? Oh, it's the barbershop sign. I get it. Oh, I should probably... Yeah, I need 3 butterflies. What? No way. I think one will get me up there. I don't think I need all 3 of those butterflies. Probably should have kept the one that I jumped off of the waterfall for. I can't collect more than 1 butterfly at a time. I mean, I might be able to, but anytime you do a jump, it gets rid of your butterflies that you just had. So see, I can collect these 3. I don't know if I can collect the 3 that are over here by the waterfall. And I should be able to get the ones up there as well. Unless I have to jump to get to them. Because I know they're like a good foot away. Oh, but see, whenever I use those butterflies, they go away. I'm going to collect these 3. And then I'm going to come over here and collect these 3. I don't think it makes me jump any higher, but it looks better when I have more butterflies.
That night, and talk about how crazy it was. And I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush, unable to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. Like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving.
Oh, like
where
this
all
wall.
I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and
I get
evening
it.
beers. I had to climb over.
You did.
That was my
You
only
used
goal
6
for a
butterflies
long
to get
time.
over. I've got 48 of these. I hope he tells me at the end. Because he told me how many bunnies there were, but he didn't tell me how many of these little stars that there were. I hope at the end he tells me, and hopefully I get them all. Otherwise I'm
There
going to be
was
very
some
upset.
way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape.
Did you
Nothing would make me
foxes?
happier. I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down. I wanted to move to the lower 48, not because I hated it there in Alaska.
So his
I
passion for
hated the
drawing.
idea of it. It's like
Oh, wait.
all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years. I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
There's one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
You're absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters
Maybe.
in the end. But then why
Everything
am I
happens for a
awake?
reason.
Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
I've never had like an actual dream like this where it means something. My dreams are usually just stupid and weird and don't make any sense. Or they're usually about shit that I was thinking about and they morph it into some weird other shit as well. But I've never had one that actually has meaning behind it. And symbolism. My shit never makes sense. What just happened? I went into this geyser and I just came out on the other side. Well, maybe that's a sign for we should stop here. But anyways, guys, that was the first part of the first tree. I hope you enjoyed it so far. I didn't think it was going to be that big of a game. I thought that it was just going to be like a short, like maybe 30-minute, maybe an hour-long game. But it seems like there's plenty more to explore, so we'll definitely have to hop right back into it and check it out later. To be notified whenever the next video of the first tree goes up, make sure you click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell on your way out. And if you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and hit that like button. Do us both a favor. It adds it to your liked videos and it adds it to my awesomeness. Duh. And if you understand the story a little bit more than I do, or if I mess something up or his name or anything like that, if you notice anything that I didn't understand or get to see, or maybe I missed something, let me know down in the comment section below. But as always, you know what we say here in the channel. Peace out, guys. Love you. Catch me in the next video.